Hey guys, Dillahan here with a new tip of the week. And today we're going to talk a little bit about how to counter a tech build. And what I mean by tech build is when your opponent is teching up faster than you. So in this game I'm playing Eldar and I'm playing against Space Marines. And so at some point in the game I kind of determine that he's going for a tech build. So you can see on his perspective, he builds a power generator immediately, and he's building lots of scouts, which are very cheap on requisition, but able to stall. So he's got listening posts and scouts, he's got the listening post option, and you see him immediately go for this power on my side. And this is how I kind of knew I was seeing a Space Marine tech, but I've seen this a couple times, where people get early scouts, and, you know, he's going straight for the power point. So he's trying to get double power, basically. So, eventually, what we'll see is we'll see me kind of do some harassment. So you see he's just massing his scouts, and you can actually see these guys. You can see their little shimmer effect in the Fog of War from their perspective. So at this point, I just decided to pressure his shield gen. So the best way to beat a tech build is to attack them. I know that sounds obvious, but basically his goal is to get tier 2 as fast as possible, right? So he's got all these power generators, he's got all these requisition. So he's trying to focus on locking down his economy. So all I do is just pressure his shield gen and kind of deal with it that way. He does manage to stall it a little bit with the Death Watch. And then, you know, he's focused on controlling map control and getting up more stuff. So tech-wise, we can see he's probably going tier 2 in a few seconds here. A little bit here. Maybe not. Maybe he's not. He's forgetting. But anyway, yeah, there's tier 2. So he does have the power income. He has 137 power income per minute versus my plus 40. So he has a huge power lead, and that's something you could be kind of aware of when you're playing. Like, for example, for me, I got this one power gen. I'm building a second one. I know he's got these, and I know he's got these, or at least I'm assuming he has those, which is probably the safer bet, just to assume. So I know he's going to have a major power lead on me. So I have to be very aggressive in this short 5 to 6 minute period of time before he can get a vehicle out that I can't really deal with. And I also, Eldar have the advantage, being Eldar, is they do have the option of unlocking Shadow Specters, which are a pretty strong anti-vehicle unit, and unlike, say, Space Marines that have to be tier 2 to get any anti-vehicle now that Power Swords have been moved to tier 2, they do have that option. And Orcs, I don't know what Orcs really have for... Orcs tech is a bit different, though, granted. So, tier 2 would be like Tank Busters. I would consider that tier 2. But at the same time, Orcs have some elites and doctrines that can also fight vehicles. And Eldar kind of do, but, you know, of the bunch, I think Eldar have the best anti-vehicle in their tier 1. So, at this point, I don't even go tier 2. And you see he has all this power. He has a ton of power. So, at this point, if I wasn't attacking his base, I'm literally going into his base. He could have a machine called up and a Dreadnought or Whirlwinds or whatever on the field at this point. So basically I know at this point, 7 minute mark, I need to be aggressive because I know he has power advantage. So I break down the bridge instead of going for the turret. And the reason I do that is because I want to kill his machine cult and basically all his production. I want to cripple his production. I don't really care about killing the turret so much. So you see there's a machine cult coming up right here, rated at 7 minute timing, which was a little bit slow, but not so slow that I was off timing. And I got really cheeky. Oh yeah, the reason I don't destroy, the reason I build on this side, because before you destroy the shield gen, the turret radius is a lot smaller than afterwards. So it lets you actually be a little cheeky and get in his base. So at some point I see this, and I focus fired with, I got Shadow Specters, Dark Reapers, etc. I can just kill this before he can build any units. And I can just finish off all these scouts, finish off all his production, and then at this point, it's over. Like, he can't, even though I haven't killed the turret yet, I haven't attacked the turret yet, he can't do anything with his money, and I can just attack his stronghold. So, the takeaway here is the focus. If you see your opponent go on a tech build, which means they got a power advantage, and especially if they're going for something really light, like these scout kind of builds, where you know they're just going tier 2 as fast as possible, then you want to be a little aggressive. You want to make sure you hit those shield gens early on, and you hit around 7 minutes, you literally want to be in their base. Not always feasible, but you want to be able to find that machine cult and snipe it. Because if you do that, you buy yourself tons of time. Your other option is to go and kill both shield gens, or kill shield gen and a turret and kind of bounce back that way. The thing you don't want to do is you don't want to go attack his generators, because once he has that lead, you're not going to stop it. You're going to slow it down, but you're not going to stop it. So I think the better approach is just to hit the shield gens, get that massive boon of resource, hit his base, and try and kill the machine call. And it works out really well on this map. You just destroy the bridge and hop on over. Anyway, that's this week's tip of the week. Thanks for watching. Bye.